So this is an example of a diary entry. So it might help you with your writing task for this week, which was to write a diary with a few different entries describing either an event or a trip you took. So this one is a trip to Titanic Museum. So the date, Saturday the 10th of August. This is just one extract written for the Saturday the 10th of August. Mum, Dad, Rosie and I are visiting Auntie Sinead in Belfast. Today she took us to the Titanic Museum. I didn't think it sounded very interesting at first, but I was wrong. We had an amazing day. Straight after breakfast, we jumped on the bus. It dropped us right outside the Titanic Museum. The first incredible thing about the museum is the building itself. It's enormous. It looks like a gigantic metal ship or an iceberg looming out of the ground. I felt really small as we walked up to it. As soon as we'd queued for our tickets, the real fun started. First, there were loads of interactive displays about the Titanic. If you've never heard of it, it's a famous ship that sank on its first voyage over 100 years ago. Then came an amazing part where all the walls and floors changed into different parts of the ship. It felt as if you were really on board the Titanic. I also loved the part near the end where the floor turns into a giant screen. It feels as if you are floating in the sea over the place where the Titanic sank. But the best bit was the shipyard ride. We sat in a little car which whizzed us through a realistic display of the shipyard where the Titanic was built. You could see and hear the people working and the ship taking shape. It really made me think about all the people who worked so hard to build it. We spent 3 hours at the museum. You can bet we were ready for our lunch after that. We had fish and chips before heading back to Auntie Sinead's house. All in all, today was the best day of the holidays so far.